Good morning, friends. It's day 3 of Wizard World, the last day. Chad and I are Obi-Wan Kenobi, Darth Vader. I'm Jill from Resident Evil 3. So we are running in to see the Lori Petty panel real quick. She is from A League of Their Own and Orange is the New Black, the Tank Girl, and she is probably like the coolest lady ever, so I'm very excited to see her. We just saw Lori Petty and she didn't allow any pictures or video.
But she was awesome.
She was awesome. I know, I just wish that I wish I had that recorded because she was so awesome. So we're outside now taking pictures, and then I want a giant pretzel. So yeah, I want a pretzel, I want to shop. We're gonna see Ray Park. Any other things like you guys, any obligations?
I'm gonna go buy that print. Definitely gonna go buy that print.
Oh, I really want something Doctor Who too. I didn't find anything yesterday, and I need to commemorate the moment where I looked David Tennant in his face.
Tortoise print.
The TARDIS?
The TARDIS print.
The tortoise.
The TARDIS print.
Now I want
Now
I want a tortoise, and I want to name him TARDIS. Could we do that?
His shell to look like a
Just kidding. Turtles are stinky. I don't know. Maybe we'll see what happens. I want Doctor Who things. Britt, what do you think?
I think we should find something. There's a couple panels that looked cool later. Maybe. I'll have to look.
Are you speed dating?
I don't know yet. I don't know if I feel
We heard about the speed dating yesterday. Really want Britt to do it.
Kind of mad I didn't yesterday because I was like so incognito. No one would have known it was me. Now all I had on is a wig, so I don't know.
She should do it.
We'll see. Maybe I'll have a beard and change my mind.
This'll happen. Obviously, this video will come up after the fact. But if you want Britt to do the sci-fi speed dating, hit the thumbs up button.
It's always next convention.
And she will do it next time. Make her do it.
Yeah, if one person requests that I do, then I will.
Make her do it. Make her do it. Pretzel mission accomplished.
Gone.
Are we taking her home?
Squeeze me, I talk.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. She's calling out to me.
She reminds me of like Bert and Ernie. A little bit. She got like a Bert and Ernie vibe about her. Those are adorable.
Is it a basket of Ewok?
Yes.
Like,
It has a little baby that.
Oh, that's so cute.
I wonder how much it is.
it's on the back of it.
That's the one I want.
Chad is seriously considering buying a lightsaber day. He keeps looking at them. I feel like it might happen.
When in Rome.
I know.
Yeah.
When at Comic-Con, buy a
This
lightsaber.
is not wrong.
That is a man on a mission to buy a lightsaber. He's gonna do it. We're gonna have a lightsaber. We're gonna be those people.
Fire. You ruined the whole thing. I had a spiel.
No, I'm sorry.
You just pop out like that. I mean, he was gonna do a front flip up here. You know.
I said close your eyes.
Do it anyway. Did you guys envision it in your mind?
Yeah.
You saw it. So how are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Have you been busy?
Yeah. Have you been busy?
It's been good. Has everyone else been busy having fun?
Yeah.
You guys had fun? Did you guys do photos with him or autographs with him earlier this week?
Yes.
I see some familiar faces. How's everyone's wallets? They still fit? You come to Wizard World, that's what happens. You spend a lot of money. That's why my kids are not with me.
You be broke. But are you taking stuff back home?
I am, yes.
What are you taking?
Fidget spinners.
I just found out what those were last month. I saw a neighbor kid with them, and I'm like, excuse me, young child, what is this contraption? They're like, it's a fidget spinner. It's a thing.
I know, I can't believe when I was a kid it was Rubik's Cube or the other thing that looked like a Rubik's Cube. It was
Yeah.
more of it's amazing, isn't it, how things just catch on like fire. It used to be the bottle flip.
Yeah.
There you go. Things have changed. Times
It
have
is. And
changed.
abandoned schools. Some schools have banned them from kids bringing them in, especially my son's school. You know, they said, no, you haven't, you know.
Yeah. It's got to be distracting, though. I mean, just to see the fidget spinner in the corner of your eye.
Sure it is.
Well, now that we've covered fidget spinners, it looks like some of you guys have questions, so we'll just start over here.
I haven't been following in Rebels. I've been hearing about it. Clone Wars, of course, when I was at a celebration in Orlando, they introduced Darth Maul's brother. But no one gave me the heads up that Darth Maul was coming back for Clone Wars. And so I was kind of a little jealous. I'm on stage with James Arnold Taylor, and he's telling me that Darth Maul has a brother and he's going to be in Clone Wars. So I was like, yeah, okay. He has a double-bladed lightsaber. And then it wasn't until I was in Target and I saw Darth Maul's image for Clone Wars, and I said to my son, they're just going to bring back my character and kill him off. So we sat down and watched it on Netflix, and Darth Maul was in it for quite a while, and I really enjoyed watching that animated series. And I love how Sam voiced the character, and seeing it was different from how I envisioned Maul to be back in 96, 97 when we were filming it. So it was nice for the character to continue living. And then when Disney took over Star Wars and the prospect of making more movies, of course that golden carrot is dangling in front of my face again. I've told this story where I always knew my character was never coming back. It was a story of Vader. And then, but you still kind of hope they're going to bring the character back, because there's always that, you cut with a lightsaber, it could happen, you could have robot legs. There's opportunities in Star Wars. So when they were in preparation for episode 2, I thought I was going to get the call to come in, maybe help with the fights. So yeah, I was practicing with 2 double-bladed lightsabers. I was trying to up the ante. How do I better myself with a double-bladed lightsaber? And then I didn't get the call, so I got depressed. And then when episode 3 came around, I was hoping again, maybe they'll bring me back, just for, because fans were talking. Maul could come in and he could, do this, and then Anakin can take him out, and that's how he becomes a chosen one. Of course, I got my hopes up again, never happened. Now my hopes are up again because Star Wars is continuing, So it'd be nice to come back, and I'm glad that the character's still alive, because I have kids that come up who are 5 who think Darth Maul's cool. When I was 5 years old, I would have been scared of Darth Maul. When I was 8, I was scared of Vader.
Yeah.
So it's kind of it's unique and funny in a good way, not funny, but how it's changed a little bit, and Star Wars is part of everyone. Well, I say everyone's life, but pretty much everyone here knows about Star Wars. And to me, whenever I see C-3PO, R2-D2, I always think of Star Wars. To me, that's the image of Star Wars. Sorry, big long waffling story there. I hope so. I was kind of hoping, like it would catch on fire. Because I've heard that Ewan wants to come back and be Obi-Wan again. And so I've always wanted to be Darth Maul. That's why it's funny when I get asked, would you ever consider it? I wouldn't even think about it. I'd be like, if I got the call and said, Ray, we want you back as Darth Maul, I'd say, yeah, sure, I'm there. I would just pray that it doesn't conflict with anything else that I committed to, like G.I. Joe or anything like that. I wouldn't want to make that choice, because say I get asked to be Snake Eyes again, and then they decide to make a Darth Maul movie, I have to go and film Snake Eyes because I'm contracted to do it. But they're fans, so they'll be able to make it work. Because you don't see my face as Snake Eyes, so I'm sure I'll be able to still shave my hair and still be Snake at the same time. So yeah, I'd love to do it. And it'd be great to... I'd love to come back as Jabba so I can eat donuts for the rest of the day. Jabba with a lightsaber.
That would be interesting.
It would
We
be
should
great.
probably start petitioning for that to happen.
Maybe a little slow petitioning, but
Somebody do the Kickstarter. It's happening.
There's no such thing as crazy fan story. Is there a crazy race story that you want to hear? There's always crazy stories, isn't it? But whether they're true or not is a different story. There's one story I could tell you about before internet, or before I knew about internet, because I didn't have a computer. the movie hadn't come out yet. I think it was just about to be released, and my sister and my wife were in LA, and we were walking around, and sneakers were a lot cheaper at the time in America than they were in the UK. So everyone wanted the latest American Nikes because you can't get them in the UK. So we're walking around Santa Monica Mall, we're buying all the different sneakers. My sister was. And I catch these 4 guys, and I've met this guy, you can go online and the same story, and I catched them. And I don't want to make my sister can fight, so I knew I was okay, but I didn't want, we're in America, people have guns. Be careful, we're not in England. And so I catch these guys, and so I didn't think they recognized me. I was thinking, they can see the shopping bags we have. They're gonna try and mug us. And I just catch them, and I would do certain things. I didn't tell the girls. I would walk a certain way and do something just to see if they were following us. So I got confirmation, they're following us, okay? If I told my sister, she's a kind of girl, confront them, all right, and that it might make it worse. And so I said, go to the car. The last thing you want to do is go to a car park where no one can see you. But I wanted to lure them in. I wanted to see if they were following me for real. So I said, just go, just quit your pace. And then I kind of made out I was running because it was echoing, and then I hit up against the side wall, and then I could hear after me. Right, so they're following me. This is it. So I jumped out, like this. I'll break your neck, I'll strangle you, I'll take you out with this little finger and do this thing. They're like, Ray. I'm like, Ray, we're big fans. I'm like, what? And I'm still like, this little finger. I was faking it. I didn't know what I was going to do with this finger. But I was just trying to use the allure of impression, without doing the art of fighting without fighting. You see it in movies all the time. So I'm like, we're big fans. And then it broke down. I felt so silly. I was scared. I won't lie. I was like, I'm going to have to do something. They're following me. Why are they following us? Why do I have to do something, But I was using all the fake stuff, and believe me, if you can break your way out of it and run away, is the best way of doing it, right? And so that was the first time I was like, okay, I've got to think of this now. People recognize me, right? But I still forget, It's only taken me since working on Heroes that people recognize you. They don't want to beat you up or fight you or take your money. Because in London, people stare at you and they think, why are they staring at me? Oh, he wants to beat me up. He's jealous. My trainers. When you're a kid on the bus, you're wearing the wrong jersey, the wrong color. And so I had that mentality. And so to this day, I've always told that story because it taught me a lesson. And I've met the same guy throughout the years about that. And that is the one because I didn't think about Star Wars. I was thinking they were trying to, mug us. And they were big dudes. But I did learn a lesson. So that's the one story I can tell you. But there are no such thing as crazy fan stories. Well, all crazy in a good way, in a fun way. And I love it. That's what I love about Star Wars and conventions. You can come together and have fun.
So we're back home from Comic-Con, and something happened. Need I say more? Chad got one too. Light that puppy up. We got lightsabers!
They're so
Also, the Ray Park panel was fantastic. He seems like the coolest guy ever, and he threw out autographed little Darth Maul coin thingies. He signed them all, and you have to pay for his autograph there, so I thought it was really cool. Chad caught one, so we have it. The unthinkable happened, and I own a fidget spinner now.
That's my fault, and I am happy because I will never understand or have one of those.
I know, I'm so eating my words. However, this one is very, very, very cool and special. And
what is it?
So
what is it?
I'm not going to reveal what it is because I'm going to do a Comic-Con haul tomorrow. So you guys will see all the stuff that we got is going to be ridiculous.
If you don't like fidget spinners, You're gonna see this and be like this.
You're gonna like this one.
I need a fidget spinner.
Yeah, never in my life would I think like, oh, I have to have that. But no, I like.
She owns a fidget spinner
Yeah,
now.
I kind of had to have this one. So, ooh, sneak peek of what's coming. But all in all, like Wizard World was a great time. It always is. We always have a good time here. This thing is like.
And we got lightsabers.
It's like clamping down on my glasses. Yeah, we got lightsabers, and this was just yeah.
The Obi-Wan Kenobi and the
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader was a real big hit.
Yeah, we went over pretty well. More people got it than I anticipated
Yeah, me
would,
too.
so that's a good thing. All right, well, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you want to see the haul, subscribe. It's happening tomorrow, I promise, and there's all kinds of good stuff on there. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, I do make videos every single day, so
Subscribe and like and then follow, and you will know all about Jess Dresses Disney in her life.
Oh my goodness. Hit subscribe if you'd like to hang out on the daily, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.